friends, welcome to another video. We're at Brecon Beacons. First time I've been here since 1990, so it's a bit of a long time ago. I've only been here once. I don't remember much about it. It was a rainy day, as it often is. Back of a full-ton truck, out to the Story Arms for the phone box, and straight up to Penny Fan and back down again. This is a godsend. The weather is glorious, as you can probably see. The trip was planned to be with my good Oppo, Pete, aka Mind Wiseman, Maverick Outdoors. Unfortunately, he's not very well at the moment. He's had to pull out a few days ago. Tonsillitis and a few other health issues. So this is typical, because we planned this at Christmas last year. We always said, you know, keep the end of September, early October free, so we can come up here together, just the two of us, and just to do 48 hours in the hills. So we've got a backup plan with someone else. I'm going to introduce you to that person soon. But we're going to be weighing the Brecon now, and as most of you know, I haven't got any lightweight kit. It's all military stuff mainly, and you know, military kit and equipment is designed for, you know, young men of 17 years old up to the age of 30 who are fit, so they can handle it all. As you get older and you don't keep fit, it becomes a bit of a problem. So we're going to see how it goes, and should be interesting. I've done a little bit of conditioning, although not that much. I went on holiday last week, and the same pack I'm wearing today I actually wore every day walking. I covered about just under 70 kilometres with that, up and down hills, and they weren't too bad. But this is much more of a serious test, as you will see how the video progresses. So let's just show you the kit in the back of the wagon. Right, here it is. Going to be using the Berghaus Vulcan 2 once again. Just absolutely love this pack. The more I use it, the more I tinker with it, the more it just feels for me. You know, you go through a few stages of trying different backpacks and Bergens and stuff, and rucksacks, and eventually you'll find one which is sorted, and this one for me is perfect. On the outside straps there, we've got Gore-Tex heavyweight trousers, MTP, Gore-Tex jacket, heavyweight, MTP, and they can come out really quick release. If the weather turns, drop the pack, get your covers on, keep out of the elements. It doesn't take long. I'm not really a fan of putting stuff like that inside, okay? And in fact, this is one of the only times you're going to see on my videos where I attach kit to the outside. I'm a big fan of keeping stuff inside, but for this occasion it's nice and quick and fast. We've got a map of the area. If you can see the contours on there, it's bloody scary. My old silver compass, range beads and whistle, and we're going to be weighing it in a sec with one of these. And I had to grab these at the last minute because I had so many people say to me, if you're going to be up on the hills, get poles, especially if you're carrying a heavy pack. It just takes a lot of the weight off of your knees. So I've never tried these before, walking poles. It's the first for me, and we're going to see how we get on. But first, let's see how lightweight that pack is. Right, so you're going to put that there, wait for it to tear, that's it. And we're going to have it in pounds first, okay? What's it say on there?
47.8.
Right, we are here at this car park. Sorry about the noise, the road behind me, this road's quite busy. Our intended destination for tonight is going to be the north bank of this reservoir here. Now, looking at the terrain, as you can see, a lot of these contours are very steep, especially here. As you approach this ridge, it sort of plateaus out a bit, and then it just slopes off. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to make our way up this direction, all the way up here, coming to near on Corndu, and then we're going to just go along this ridge line. Now we're going to decide, once we're on this ridge line, to see what the decline is going down. It appears very steep on here, so we might traverse it, or we might come along and join this footpath along there, and then follow the waterway back to the north of the bank. Or, as I say, we're going to go up here, and if we decide to traverse, we can just come nice and easy down that way. Well, that's where we've got to be. And it starts to get dark around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Now the equinox has just passed, so We'll see how it goes. And guess who we got with us?
Oh, hello guys.
There she is.
Well, last time I was here with our friend Roach, and this time funky. So it's going to be a funky time, better weather.
Sure is, it's glorious, isn't it?
I know, it's all looking good.
Yeah, excellent.
So I can't wait to get up there.
And I'll tell you what, we were just saying earlier, looking at that ridge up there, it doesn't look that high, but it really is.
You said that, not me. I know it's really high.
There's going to be plenty of exercise, I'll tell you that. So this is us, and joining us for the next 48 hours. Sorry about the wind noise, but it's nothing you can do when you're up in a place like this. And my uppo, God love her, she ran up here. As you can see just behind, you've got Corndu there. To the left of it, Penny Fan, and Cribbin down there. Wow, that was something else. Can't believe you made it up here. It was a bit of a chore coming up here with cramps in my legs, to be honest, but stick at it. Just check it out, awesome. Well, as you can see, the sun slowly disappearing behind Corndu. We're following an old sheep trail, which is good because if you ever need water, there's an absolute abundance of it up here. You go behind up there is not much water at all. So we decided to trek and fill up, replenish with water as we go. I've got 1.5 litres and 500ml. So yeah, I've got 2 litres with me, but it's always good just in case. Water's very important, especially on a hot day like this. But can you just believe that scenery? It's biblical, I think a good term is. Remember the old religious films of the 60s, 10 Commandments, etc. It's just stunning, mate. You know, you're actually here. And there's V. Now, what V's doing is every now and again, bless her, what she's doing is she's finding where the 4G spots are, and she's marking them on a map. So if we're at a point later on where we can't get any 4G, she just comes back to where she's marked, which is a great idea. And just to get messages to certain people who's going to be meeting up with us later on. Now, I'm not sure if the wind is making this part of the video a nuisance, because I've actually put some cotton wool on a ring of blue tack around the mic on the front of his camcorder. So I'm not sure how it's coming out. So apologies if you can't hear anything I'm saying. But yeah, as I said, water is everywhere. It's really cool. I'll tell you what, don't underestimate these places. Walking up here without weight on your back, you know, without a certain degree of fitness, it's a tough gig, you know. Just sitting down and taking stock of what we're actually doing out here is amazing. But all we've got to do now is find some relatively level ground to pitch our tents. Could be a challenge because we could be doing it in the dark, because we've probably got less than an hour left now. Right, we just walked from there. We're traversing Corndu because of the time. We've only got an hour 20 of sunlight left, and that's it. So we've got to find somewhere to camp. The original plan was to go right down there at the reservoir, which looks like it's been drained. So we're just going to carry on traversing the peaks. V's got a layer on, sensible woman. I'm just going to crack on because I'm still relatively hot with my t-shirt, and I'm going to try and find somewhere that's quite level. As you can appreciate, it's pretty hard in a place like this, and yes, we feel like we're on top of the world. Isn't that right, V?
I'm on the top. I'll wait, you can attempt that. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to sing in public, bless her.
No,
far too
shy.
It's well worth getting up here, mate, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And what's really nice now is everybody's disappeared off the main track, and it's
yeah,
just us really.
And you can't hear the traffic noise now. It's gone, isn't it,
Finally,
from that road?
Finally.
Yeah, because it was always here in the background, you know, but now it's just lovely and quiet.
Check that out. I jokingly said we'll camp on that little ridge there. But I don't think there's a lot of room for 2 tents on there. You get it wrong, and it's a headache, isn't it? But yeah, it certainly is breathtaking. I don't know if you can pick it up in the distance. It's a little hazy. But yeah, the view just goes on pretty much infinite, doesn't it? Yeah, I know, it is breathtaking.
I think what's fantastic is the weather is so brilliant up here, because you can turn on a penny and you've got the most fantastic views.
Yeah, it really is. It's a shame all that's shaded because the sun's just disappearing behind us. In actual fact, that's probably the only sunset you're going to see on Corndoo there. It's Pennine Fan Summit, just up there. And we just joined the main path via that little sheep trail that we just traversed the summit. Oh look, here's some dinner. Mint sauce!
Bah.
Oh, I should have said it in bloody Welsh, shouldn't I? You don't understand what I'm saying. Right, better press on. Bug off, you bloody sheep.
This here is probably not the best and most flattest bit.
You get it wrong.
I don't know if you can see this on the video, but it's
You're going down, baby. You're going down the long way.
But such a beautiful evening.
But just on that edge there,
So lucky.
it's sheer drop time. Right down there, man, and it's pretty. Whoa! it's like every time you turn a peak or a corner, you're blessed with another planet, mate, isn't you?
Yeah.
You don't usually see this.
We should have bought our hang gliders. Is that what they're called? Paragliders. That would have been
Yeah, after you.
Quick way to get down.
I'll just stand there and film you, don't mind, do you? But yeah, how cool is that? I mean, you can see all of the features in the land. It just looks like Mars or something, doesn't it? It's incredible. I do apologise if I'm being over the top, but I'm a city boy, born and bred in Portsmouth in the south of England, on sea level, and I've never seen anything like this. It's just insane. Starting to get cold. I can see vapour in my breath, and I've just got a t-shirt on, so I can't hang around too long. I've got to keep pressing on. But you can see, look at the shadow you're looking at there. That is Corndoo. You see the plateau, and it's casting a shadow over the landscape there. That shadow is just going to rise and rise and rise until it reaches the peak of Cribin. And my dear old friends, it's going to be getting dark very soon. And I'm not exaggerating.
All good.
It's great, mate, isn't it? It really is.
Loving it.
Yeah, what an experience. Right, so we're going to head on down there. Well, we've made it down the long, treacherous slope, and it was quite steep behind there. So we've found a place which is these arse. Suitable. It's probably one of the only flattish, levelish places that we can find without going too far down into the valley. I don't know if you can see the moon up there. Yeah. And time is against us once again, mate, isn't it?
No, we've got loads of time.
We've already noticed the light level starting to dip already, so it's going to be not long now before it's going to be hard to film. So I'm going to try and put a light on top of the camera to sort of catch it all. So I chucked the Brecon off, and I'll tell you what, that couldn't wait to jump off my back fast enough. What a relief to get that off, hauling that bastard. Those trekking poles are an absolute godsend. I could never have done this hike without them, and I'll swear on that. I just couldn't have done it, especially coming downhill. I just extended them, and it's really helped, you know. So V's just going to get a shelter set up.
That's what I'm sleeping on.
You're just going to sleep on a plastic sheet, yeah, of course you are. So yeah, we're going to have a nice clear night, as you can see. It's just going to be absolutely dancing with stars. But no, we're sort of well, if you can see just up there where the sort of stream starts, it's the runoff from the mountains. It just comes all the way down. and it just follows all the way down to fill up the reservoir, which incidentally is drained, which surprised me. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. I'm going to get my tent set up now while I can still see, and get some warm clothes on after having a wash and have something to eat, I think, because it's going to get cold pretty quick, so see you soon. Well, twilight descends upon us and we can see the moon. We can just about see V's alien mothership tent there. And I've got me flipping out. Can you see that? I can't. It's very poor light. It's a two-man ridge tent, but you see it all in the morning anyway. We've just been beaten to it. So the shelter's set up. I'm going to get my sleep system in there. Right, I'm going to get the sleep system set up inside the tent. Once that's all in place and the burgers in there, everything's stored away. I'm then going to get inside, have a bit of a wash and put some clean warm clothes on. Once I've done that, it's going to be food and drink time, and then a bit of a rest, because it's been a bit of an arduous day, shall we say, but well worth it. Them views are stunning. So yeah, we're out in the wilds. Search and rescue. Not needed here, thank you. We're waiting for dinner.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he